It's 5 a.m. and my breathing has stopped again. The world goes quiet like a storm right before the end. You bite at your nails as you run to the exit sign. There's no time to wait because the day has come. Every single night, never ending. It's an endless storm and the rain's unrelenting. But that's the way this world is run, though it is a hopeless one. Even if you keep on falling, keep on moving forward even if you're barely crawling. Although you're half asleep stumbling, you've gotta keep up the fight. Once again, you're lost and not rolling your head. Don't you see what you've been missing? You could be living out your wildest dreams. This tangled maze keeps on twisting, twisting. But through the chaos we will keep persisting. The sound of a bell calls for a new adventure and the start of a brand new beginning. I don't know which way I should be going. It's really scary to run not knowing. But with every step we grow stronger. I know that soon we will find our way because the day has come.
As snow gently fell down on the grounds of Beacon Academy, Osmond looked out his window, taking a sip of his morning coffee before he let out a sigh as he closed his eyes. He walked over to his desk and activated the school PA microphone, knowing full well who would be the first to storm outside as he announced there was going to be a...
Oh no.
And who would be more thrilled than the wildness of Ruby Rose, Yang Xiaolong, and Nora Valkyrie? All three hyperactive girls burst out the doors of the dorm building, already in their winter coats, earmuffs, and mittens. The trio grabbed all the hands of their fully winter-dressed teammates, all of whom shared a mix of frightened, confused, and angry expressions.
Hey, unhand me! Nope, let's go!
The three brought the whole group outside. A large and open area would give the group a field day. Almost everything was covered in snow. Even the pond on Main Avenue was frozen as if it were a small skating rink.
A little warning next time.
Suck it up!
Alright, so we've got Blaze, John, Weiss, Yang, Blake, Pyrrha, Nora, and Ren. Oh, yeah, and Mercury, Emerald, and Zynga.
You have some nerve.
Come on, Zynga, have a little fun with us. Have you ever had a snow day?
Of course not.
Well then, that gives us a reason. Also, you don't have any winter coats or sweaters.
I'm just fine on my own. My race could live up to the cold. In fact, we were simply born into it and raised into it. No.
Anyway, what matters is that the whole gang's here. Now we can all freeze to death together.
It was all worth it. You all thought we were about to sleep in and let this beautifully awesome snowy day go to waste. Hey, Ren, do you want to build a snowman?
What the hell? Well, Ice Queen is up.
Yang,
Believe me, there's no stopping her.
How do you live up to this?
Are you kidding? I know her since I was 4. Of course I was going to get used to her doing this to me. And she did.
Come on, Blazy, let loose. It's a snow day.
not so loud. Jesus. This is why I don't do snow day. There always has to be a disaster. Last time I ever did a snow day, I was buried alive and wasn't free until March.
I mean, come on, Weiss. It can't be that big of a deal, right?
Big deal? Of course I was going to make a big deal out of this.
It's nothing like the snowstorms in Atlas.
But it's still enough to force me to stay inside. Honestly, I can't feel the marrow freezing in my bones.
Oh. Sorry. This is all we have because we're not too much affected by the snow. Just like Zangia.
Yeah, thanks to Blaze and Bannon, the cold no longer became a bother.
Ha! Nice reference.
Okay, so you brought us out here, Rubes. What's the first step?
Time to build a snowman!
Yeah!
RWBY dashed away from her group as she kicked up snow into position.
So, who's gonna help her?
I guess us. What about you, Em?
Haven't really built a snowman before.
Well, now's your chance.
Huh?
Yang grabbed Emerald and pulled her along with Mercury to begin building a snowman. Yang went to work on the snowman's base, as Mercury did the torso, precisely putting on the snowman's buttons and features. RWBY, on the other hand, worked with Emerald to form the head of the snowman. As the snowman was nearly finished, Yang turned to Blaze and John as they sat nearby, drinking their hot cocos.
Boys, we're almost finished. You want the honor to dress him?
Nah, we're just fine supporting you guys. Go Team RWBY!
Team Rhyme.
Well, there's no Rosemary since Zangia became a party pooper. And Yank is there with them, so yeah.
Alright.
Suit yourself. Nice job on the buttons, Merc. You know how to pick them.
Blaze, have you ever built a snowman?
I'm gonna answer, but the fact how you said it literally gives me near PTSD.
Huh?
Of course I built a snowman. There was one time during a get-together that my cousin and Yang both came into my room and woke me up by saying it was snowing. They even sang the song.
Which song?
The one from Frozen.
Oh, you mean...
Don't you sing it!
Do you want to build a snowman? Come on, let's go in.
No, Yang! Do not finish that sentence.
Play!
John, hold this.
Wait, Blaze! I was just joking around!
Blaze caught up to his BFF and tackled her to the ground as the blonde laughed, seeing the look on his face.
That's so priceless!
I will throw a snowball at you.
Go ahead!
Sometimes I can't understand you.
You two should just kiss already. This is so unbearable.
Aw, don't be like that, Weiss. Doesn't all this snow make you feel at home?
Why? Because I'm the so-called Ice Queen?
No, maybe... Okay, yeah. And besides, you're from Atlas. There's gotta be a lot of snow around.
Being around here and liking it are two separate things, Yang.
Whatever you say, Your Highness.
Yang! Take a picture, please!
Oh, yeah, hold on!
Yang reached into her pocket and took out her scroll, taking a photo of RWBY, Mercury, and Emerald posing next to their newly built friend with smiles.
Thanks. I'm going to send the pictures to Dad later. So, was this your first Christmas?
I guess you could say.
Alright, then it's settled. We're making this the best snow day for you!
Hey! Someone threw a snowball at me! I'm sure one of you did it. Perhaps it was you, Jean?
Huh? Wait, I didn't do it!
Yeah, I can vouch and say he didn't.
Well, someone did it, and if it wasn't from my own team, then who was it? I want the culprit to apologize to me this instant.
Maybe it was a snowman.
No! Leave Mr. Froby out of this!
RWBY, did you fuse your name with the name of Frosty?
I wasn't gonna name him Frosty!
How do we know it's not some monster who could possess the creature?
Wait, did you watch Krampus?
Blaze, will you stop it with your movie references? And if it wasn't my team, it only leads to you, wasn't it, Nora?
Out here, it's open hunting season. It's hunters or the hunted. The laws of the cold and the unforgiving land!
Yeah, that actually is true.
Not a word. And you better apologize right this instant.
Maybe.
Weiss smirked as she took out her rapier. Everyone looked at her confused as she waved it around, forming an army of snowballs.
Oh, fruit berries.
Son of a...
Oh, crap.
With a final wave of her rapier, the wall of snowballs was unleashed on her friends. The 10 hunters in training dashed away for cover as the snowballs began raining cold hell.
Nora, I'ma kill you for this!
Hey, it's not my fault.
Not your fault! You broke her!
You're all going to be buried in ice by the time I'm done with you.
How about I join you?
The group turned back to see Zangia land beside Weiss, grinning as she prepared a few key snowballs.
Well, I don't know. I guess I felt pity for the snow angel here. And I figured she could have some aid. I wouldn't be worried for me. I'd much worry for all of you.
The two stood tall as they fired another wave of snowballs at their friends/acquaintances. Unbeknownst to the students, Bannon, Peach, and Glinda all looked on as the mayhem continued.
Wow! Seems like Blaze and Zanya are really going at it. Who do you think's gonna win?
Oh, Zanya seems to have her surprises, but Blaze has a lot of strategies and tricks up his move.
Yeah! Oh, I wish Wiccan was here. We'd both be out there already.
Yeah, not to mention Raditz and Nappa.
Them too.
Back in the snow arena, RWBY sped across the battlefield, dodging Weiss's attacks which caught Mercury and Emerald, burying the pair in snow.
Give up, Ruby Rose! Your team has been caught with one on my side. You're completely outmatched.
A true leader never surrenders.
I'm sorry, guys. I'll come back for you.
As RWBY dashed around, careful not to fall prey to Weiss. Up in the sky, almost the majority of people were thrilled to see the snow fight between Blaze and Zangya, though there was less snow and more fight, considering they were simply punching and kicking each other with gloves made of snow. The two opponents clashed with each other, blow for blow, until Zangya retreated back. Readying another volley of snowballs, she launched them at the hybrid, who inhumanly weaved around the projectiles. Little did he know, with the smirk on Zangya's face, that the key snowballs managed to hit Yang and Jean, sending them away.
Careful what you look at, Blaze.
Blaze simply smirked as he flew towards Zangya, placing his hands along the snowy floor to enlarge his snow gloves using his speed. Zangya flew high, preparing for the hybrid's coming punch. But to her surprise, Blaze threw the giant snowball gloves at her instead. Zangya quickly dodged the first, but was hit by the second, covering the girl's face in snow and giving Blaze an opening to land a punch which sent her flying down. Zangya was able to recover just before she hit the snow under her feet, making Blaze smirk as he descended back to the ground. He knew that out of all the students at Beacon, Zangya was the toughest to take down. The two charged up their energies, making everyone, including Weiss and RWBY, stop and watch as both Blaze and Zangya rushed each other. Just as they were about to clash, a loud voice interrupted them. Both Blaze and Zangya stopped as they turned to see the glaring eyes of Professor Goodwitch.
Sorry, Mom. It was supposed to be a snow day, and it got out of hand.
He didn't ask if any of us were interested. This is starting to look exciting.
You heard him. Everyone pick sides.
Don't worry. Glinda, Peach, leave these two to me.
The students cheered as the teachers readied themselves. RWBY reunited with Emerald and Mercury, also joined by Yang, Jean, and Blaze, as Zangya returned to Weiss, alongside Team Burn.
We're ready, Weiss. Are you?
Bring it on!
Charge! Never fear, Team RWBY, for I am here!
Alright, now that no one is in the way, why don't the two strongest come at me?
Always ready, Dad.
Your move.
Yeah!